Welcome to iMovie 10 Basics. I'm going to talk about storyboards in this video. So what is a storyboard? Well, here's an example of one. A storyboard is a type of outline for a movie production or a commercial production or some type of video making. And it's going to be a drawn representation of what you want to shoot. So here you have 6 different shots. Each of them have LS, CU, MS. That means long shot, close up, medium shot. But we don't know what those are yet because that's in the further tutorials. So don't worry about that. But this would be shot 1, shot 2, shot 3, shot 4, shot 5, shot 6. If the camera moved every single time. So that would be one example of a storyboard. Another storyboard is this one right here. So you would have a picture that you would draw out. You could put the action or plot. You could do the camera transitions. You can say what kind of transitions you want. You can add audio or different types of sound effects that you may want to add to it. That can also be part of the storyboard. But basically, it is just an outline for the production crew to be able to know what they need to shoot next. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to use this video that I had from the internet. It's a Geico commercial, and we're going to storyboard this in a certain way. So you're going to import the video. If you don't know how to do that, go back to importing videos or importing media. And what we want to do first is we're going to look to see when different times that the camera changes. So you can see right here, the camera is right there, and then it moves to here. So there's a different camera shot there. So what I want to do is I'm going to select it, but then I need to pull this end up and click and drag until the camera shot, right before the camera shot changed. And then what I want to do is I want to press the plus button. All right, so that takes the little clip out. And now we need to add a flash or a freeze frame at the back of it. So by selecting this and pulling the thing to the end, if I right click and I press, actually let me get to the end. If I right click, I can add a freeze frame. All right, so when I play this back, it'll play the video and then it will have a freeze frame. All right, so with this, I want to now add on what the title is, so I'm going to go up to titles. And then I'm going just to grab one of these things. You can grab any one of these lower third things and pull it on. I'm going to go to the back of it, clip that up a little bit so it goes to the end. Double click it, then I can change this to shot 1. And the description is going to be the camel saying, uh-oh, guess what day it is. All right, so I can press the check button, and that's it. So, all right, and then I have the shot 1. Now I'm going to go to my next, go back to my media, and then I'm going to see where the next selection starts. So I can pull this one over, pull this one there. All right, so I want to start it there. And it looks like my, oops, that didn't work. There we go. In the back of this. All right, so my shot is to right there because there's a totally different shot between those two. So I'm going to end it right there. Press the plus button. And then since this is I'm going to press play. So now it's at the end of that clip. This is important that you get to the end of the clip before you start doing the freeze frame. Otherwise, it adds a weird thing to it. So if I press play, add freeze frame. Actually need to undo that because I moved it. There you go. Now it's selected, it's in yellow, and it's at the end. So if I right click it, add the freeze frame, now it's going to add it to where I want it to. And then I can take this thing. If you hold down Option and drag, you'll see a plus sign. So you're just copying what that thing was. All right, so there we go. So when I play this, all right, so this is going to be shot 2. And then we need to say what he's saying here. So I need to go back again.
Guess what day it is?
Okay, so he says, guess what day it is, huh? So double click it. Camel's still speaking. I guess that's right. And then I can press the check, so that's done. And then I'm going to move this again so I can see my next shot starts right here. And it goes to about there. So if I pull back, right there. So I press the plus. I can also select it, play it till the end. Make sure it's in yellow. Make sure that thing is at the end. Right click it, add freeze frame. And then I can do this again for shot 3. Hold down Option, click and drag. Make sure it's to the end. And then this would be shot 3.
Anybody?
Okay, so double click, shot 3. And the camel says, anybody? And then, all right, so that's basically how you're going to do the rest of the storyboard. The one difference is at the end here, you can see that that's one shot. All right, so here is one camera shot, but it changes to this shot, but then it comes back to that same shot. So this shot right here is your A shot. So whatever number this is, shot number 10A, or it might not be 10A or whatever, but it's the A shot. And then this shot right here at the end would be the B shot, meaning that they're 2 different spots within the timeline, but they are the same camera. So you're not having to move the camera at all. It's just a different shot. So that is your assignment. Go through, add the freeze frames to the end of the different shots, and make sure you put some of the dialogue. If there's music, put music. You don't have to put what song it is or anything. Just add music and the dialogue of the different characters. That's it. Thanks.